You want it? You got it. Reality radio done right. No nonsense, real and raw, just like you like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Here we go! Yo! It's the realest on the radio, the party bro living in the audio, making everybody go, yo. Welcome back to the show. Beef Vegan Presents live on this Monday morning, November 8th. Hurry up and get in here. Mari Powers, they're running late, so I'm solo right now. Your mic's not even on yet. Get situated. All right, we got a lot of stuff going on for this Monday morning. I'm stoked to have such a great show planned for you. Listener bait galore, as you may have heard. But first and foremost, before we get into all the ticket giveaways that we're doing and everything else, good morning, Powers. You're all situated, so I'll get you on.
Good morning.
And I'll get Mari another moment for her to get together. But first and foremost, the thing that we need to announce and say congratulations to is U of A football.
Did they do it?
They did it.
Oh, hooray.
It's a big deal. It took 20 games to score a W in U of A football, and over homecoming weekend, no less.
Oh.
They were able to pull an upset over Cal. And I say upset, even though most of Cal was kind of COVID-stricken. So we won with the assist to COVID. So I guess in a weird way, thank you, COVID.
I guess.
I mean, I feel dirty even saying that, but at the same time, like, if it wasn't for COVID, we probably wouldn't have pulled out that W.
A win's a win.
A win is a win for sure. So they beat Cal State 10-3. So it was a low scoring game. But what's great is if you look at the footage, everyone there at the game rushed the field as if we won the Super Bowl.
That's what I saw.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal when you lose that long, so long. And you get one win, one measly win. And we'll probably end up going the rest of the season without another win. But hey, it's not another season where we didn't get a single win.
This could be the start of something big.
Yeah, maybe. And good morning, Mari.
Hi.
Not only that, it was just a great weekend for Arizona sports as the Cardinals won yesterday as well. They beat the San Francisco 49ers, and they did it without Murray and Hopkins and AJ Green, basically all of our mega stars. So they were all out. And so the Cardinals were still able to whoop the San Francisco 49ers 31-7. And that's huge because it shows that even without our mega stars, we're a contender. And this is a big deal for Arizona football fans. And I know that you're not a big football fan, Powers. And maybe I'm the only one amped in this room, but there's other people out there that are amped. Like, yeah, all right. Oh, we got some foosball action going on.
Good time.
Something to be excited about. It's crazy. Okay, so let me just give a quick rundown on today. There's a couple big issues that we're going to be addressing. Cancel court today. We're going to take Aaron Rodgers to cancel court. Speaking of football, and see if you guys believe he should be canceled for everything that's been going on in Aaron Rodgers' life, which has been very controversial to say the least. Also, there was a big music festival that happened over the weekend that turned into a tragedy. Yes. And I'm going to break down what exactly happened wrong. And this is a big deal because this affects us. Here in the state, it affects KFMA Day as to why we might not possibly be able to get a KFMA Day. And this is a prime example as to why, and that's going to happen in a little bit. I know you're looking confused, Mari, but I will.
Rock shows do not end up like that.
No, well, I mean, I'll give you the reason why. Around like 6:40 this morning, I'll show you some compelling evidence as to what went wrong. And why major promoters around the country are hesitating putting shows this size together right now. And, I mean, hell, I'll spoil it right now. It's because of a security shortage. Because look, we rely on the gig economy so much. There's so many of us, present company included, that was full blown into the gig economy. It has a regular job and then has 3 or 4 other jobs on the side. Gigs. Right? A lot of people like Powers, he relied on that gig economy, like would stack up gigs to be able to make a living. And then once that went away with COVID and the lockdown, There's a lot of people that didn't return back into their kind of norm, into their gigs. One of the biggest gig economy gigs you can have is that of a security guard at these, live events companies.
Yeah.
And you see them everywhere. But all those yellow shirts that you see at the football games or at the concerts, those are people that are getting paid flat rates or just hours for the day. That's not a full-time job, that is essentially just a part-time gig. And right now, part-time gigs aren't appealing to the masses, and they don't have enough people filling in those yellow shirts to put on these large events. That I will give you more evidence of, later on around 6:40 when we break down the Astro World disaster and who's to blame and how many people are going to get sued. Spoiler alert, every single person involved.
Oh, yeah.
Every single person involved. Such a liability. Live Nation was behind this too. And you know what? Live Nation, shame on you. You knew better. But this was a cash grab.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and that's just the tip. So, yeah, if you think I'm filled a pea of vinegar now, I haven't even started. Let's get started. I'll play some music. Got the morning moron so much. As you can tell, we got Powers in studio. We have the beautiful and talented Mari in studio. It's going to be a jam-packed show this morning, and we're going to have lots of fun. And we have 3 different pairs of tickets to give away. I'll tell you more about that after we play some music. I got Architects coming up after Green Day. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. Let's go! Oh, look at the beautiful Mari, everybody.
Hey,
yes, Mari is in the
morning.
building. You couldn't see her in the show open because she came in at 5:59. Took a while to set up.
Yeah.
And then she didn't join us for Morning Moron either on camera because she was still putting on that beautiful face, which I'll tell you what, when you were looking at me before you put on makeup, I was like, what? Let's go. You look great. Let's do this. You don't need to put on.
You look dead.
No, you had a good glow this morning too. So welcome everybody on the stream, podcast, broadcast stream. We have a lot of things to cover and some things to replay for you as well. I'm going to share. And the fun thing that we've been doing this morning, we did it once on air, and I can't help but want to keep doing it, is singing Island Boy. Oh, yes. I love my Island Boy. It's just what it is. I like doing remixes myself. And
I'm an island boy. I'm just trying to make it. Yeah. And I'm an island boy. I'm going to keep it like an island boy. I'm going to keep it like an island boy. I'm going to keep it like it's one. But you better really keep that gun.
You
I'm
better
keep
keep
it like
that
I'm
gun.
up in the sun.
All right, so obviously this is stupid. This has been around for a while, but Powers is a Long Island boy,
It's true.
Yep.
eating pizza boy, never driving boy,
That's right.
because he's a Long Island boy. See, and I think everyone can have fun doing that. So essentially, it's a game that I want us to try to embrace and get better at. So you start off with what kind of boy you are. And then give an example of that, then go back to what kind of boy you are, then give another example of that.
Okay.
Right? So,
Template.
Yeah, like I'm a taco boy. I like a lot of guaco boy.
Oh, that's
Yes, I'm a
good.
taco boy, but I'm nacho boy.
Ah.
All right.
Well done.
So I touched on that a little bit earlier. And then you're a latte boy.
A latte boy.
Yeah.
I like
So
caffeine.
and then off air, Mari's like, but I'm not a boy. But I'm like, hey, pronouns, man. You could say you're for the sake of the song, you could say you're a boy. Nobody knows what you
when they
define
say
yourself
boy,
as.
do they mean BOI or BOI?
I think it's
Is there a
BOI.
It's BOI, right?
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
BOI for
Yeah,
sure.
see?
Look at you.
You're hip. You're not as old
I'm
as you
hip
Hip
look.
to the
I'm
times.
with it.
Yes, you are.
Oh, speaking of the Macarena, come to Beef Sheep Seats. That's Friday. I
Yes.
did that on the big screen.
Yes,
It
you
was
did
the
great.
best.
You were
Yeah, it was
fantastic. You
fun.
were the star of the show, the second
Friday.
mascot.
Friday.
Yes, we're gonna have a lot of good time at Beef Cheap Seats, but I do need you to do an Island Boy. So I gave you an example how to do it, Powers.
Okay.
So we're gonna put everyone on the spot. We entertain the stream.
Okay.
Right.
Oh.
All right.
Yes.
So
Should I go right now?
yes, I
Okay.
do, and we'll try to sing along. So every time he goes back to Long Island Boy, you got.
I'm going to change it already. We already did Long Island Boy. That's
Okay.
Listen to the radio to get that. Now we got a new one.
Okay, let's
So
hear
let,
it.
man,
us
what's
see what
the
we
new
got.
one?
Let's try. I'm trying to be. Gotta get good. Get in.
Okay.
Because
I don't
because I'm a hockey boy.
Hockey boy.
I like to see a goal go by. You know, I'm a hockey boy.
boy.
I love those donuts that to buy.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
By and by. They're synonyms.
It doesn't matter.
That's close enough.
Yeah,
I
you
want to go
think
see those Roadrunners.
you think these kids will be like, oh no.
That's true.
Phonetically, that does not make sense, my friend. No, they don't give a shit. They got tattoos on their face.
I'm an island boy.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
have
just
enough
trying
face
to
tattoos.
make
Hang
it.
on.
Yeah,
No,
you
I'm
can-
not doing
there's an app for that. All right, Mari,
I don't know.
you got this.
I don't know. No, I don't
Give
know.
Mari some help and some examples that she could sing for
Yeah.
Latte Boy. All right.
Wait, am I latte boy again?
Well, you could be something different.
Yeah, you want to?
What?
What other things are you fascinated by and love?
Tired?
Who?
Oh, here we go. Mike Dame. I'm a spider boy. I play with spiders, boy. They might bite you, boy. I'm a spider
Look at you, you're
boy.
so good at it.
He
Got
is.
8 legs, boy.
Yeah.
The creepy crawly boy. Because I'm a spider boy. That's it. I got
Very
it.
This is
good.
why
You
he wanted
got
to do this.
this.
He's been practicing all
Because
weekend.
I'm a fucking pro.
You are.
Yeah.
You are.
Keep giving Mari ideas though, because she's got this too. I'm telling you, it's so simple. Everyone can do it. It's a game that everyone should play. The Island Boy game. You know, without cultural appropriation and whatnot. That's not the point. I'm trying to make fun of these dudes. We're still trying to figure out what the hell. How did he get their hair like that? I think
know
they're
a lot.
Cuban.
That's insane.
Mhm.
Yeah, the before picture is pretty wild.
Yeah, they have before and after. In fact, I'll show that because that's on the same page when you go to Twitter. Island Boy. Here's the before and after, boy. These boys are weird. They look like Diaz brothers, right? Like, oh,
Look
okay.
at them. So normal.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Boys.
Yeah. Such, well, they're still throwing up gang signs. Let's be real.
Oh,
And it's before they get their face all tattooed. And as soon as they turn 18, they're like, hey, let's start with a bunch of tattoos. I need an eagle wing spread out in my middle of my forehead. They're like, gotcha, fam.
Wow. I
Oh,
didn't
actually,
look
that's
at
not even on
them.
that yet. You know, this is before they got the eagles spread out there. But
Wow.
we talked about tattoos that will go out of style in 10 years just the other day. And they talked about face tattoos specifically. And they attribute it to the popularity of Lil Peep, who passed away, and
Right.
Extension, who passed away. And
No.
those two examples being like, hey, they died before they were like 25. You go to a tattoo shop and be like, yeah, I want that curse on me. Like, that don't make
no
sense.
thanks.
Right.
Yeah. So, but it goes to show in the TikTok age, it's not necessarily about talent, it's about gimmick. And they got the gimmick. You know, you look at these kids and you're just like, man, what a train wreck. What a great way to give Florida as a person as an example. Like, if you could show me Florida as a person, I would show you these guys, these island boys looking like Florida boy, like a mix of meth and ron. That's heroin. Boy, I'm trying to, I don't know. Maybe it isn't. I honestly don't know the slang for heroin, but I do know that they look like Florida. So keep giving some Mari examples because she was a latte
I
boy.
was a latte boy.
She likes her cup of coffee boy.
Yeah.
She liked the caffeine boy. The wake up boy.
Need some more of that whip, boy. Need
She
that
was
whip.
sleepy boy. She never tipped
I am a
me
sleepy
boy.
boy.
Mm.
I like to sleep in bed all day. I'm not good at
3
this.
seconds. She's working on it. She's working on it. Rock 102.1 KFMA. It's a broadcast, boy. I'm still singing the Island Boy stuff. I can't get over it. And you could sing along with us on the stream. And if you have a good version of Island Boy and you're joining us on the stream, you can email me, bfegan@kfma.com. I'll add you to the stream so you can give us your version as well. But first, let's break this down. I got a survey says a nice little study that I thought is a good reminder for me, and I think anyone who's in a relationship, to always try to be sexy for your partner. But when it comes to women, the way to be sexy is not necessarily doing crunches.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
Thanks. I don't do them.
Good. Yeah. They say,
I eat Nestle's crunches. That's about it.
Yeah.
right. Well, the biggest turnoff for women, according to this study, is having to be a partner's mother. And that will damper a woman's sex drive.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay.
You get that? So it's not a secret that women feel less sexual when they're bogged down with chores. But a new study claims that it could explain why a woman's sexual desire diminishes in relationships. It's literally because the guys are getting lazy and not keeping up around the house. And I say this as like someone who's like, oh, is that why I didn't get laid last Friday? You know, like, oh, I didn't mop.
Probably.
Yeah, I have to stay on it. And you get comfortable. But, as part of this recently published paper, academics from universities in Canada studied the heteronormativity theory of low sexual desire in women partner with men. So basically, this is a bunch of married scientists. They're like, why isn't my wife banging me? Let's do a study here.
Honey,
So
can you
I've-
make me some? That's why. Baby stuff.
Yes, no one likes to be a mom. First off, they don't want to be your mother. They want you to be their daddy. That is the psychology of a healthy relationship.
Questionable?
Questionable?
I'm going to agree with her on
I
questionable.
don't think I want Kenzo to be my daddy.
In certain scenarios? Is that a stereotype? I mean, not like
I never get the whole daddy thing anyway. How about
so
just a
weird.
strong man that takes care of you? That has nothing to do with some sort of family
being
relational
like my
title.
father.
it's not family.
Weird.
It's not family. Okay, so I made it weird. But I mean, how many times, Mari, you'd be lying if you didn't say that you've called someone daddy during the act of coitus.
No, I actually have not.
Okay, you have a good relationship with your dad, so I take that back.
Yeah.
I will say that it does happen more often than not. It is kind of a common thing, daddy or poppy, depending on
Oh my
what's your
goodness.
style. Hey, I'm sorry, you're looking at it as the bloodline version of, but that's not how it is. It's essentially just a title that you get when you own it.
Oh
So
man.
I'm sorry,
You got to watch it's all about his face when he says that one. It's all about you got to own it.
Yeah, that's for the podcast broadcast. Well, looking at previous research around a woman's sexual desire, case studies from their own patients, researchers aim to explain what the desire is, why it matters, and why it's sometimes lost. And what they found is that there are a number of factors specifically reducing desire in male-female relationships, and it has more to do with labor than it does biology or medicine. So it's essentially the effort that you put in is the effort that you get back. So they break down the 4 hypotheses as why women are experiencing low sexual desire. And, they break it down to household labor, the blurring of partner and mother roles, and the objectification. I can't even say this word, objectification of women, because I never do. That's why. Gender norms and blah, blah, blah. So essentially they break down this if you have a dwindling sex life, perhaps you can gently remind, yourself about this study, and there is no female Viagra, so you just have to really step up.
So
and
you gotta
do more things active.
Do the dishes.
Yep.
Yes,
Sploosh.
that's right. That's right. Does that get you excited, Mari? Like if
yeah.
your partner was just like you came home and everything was mopped and swept and
He does
dusted.
that. He does it a lot.
Oh, he
Yeah,
does.
you
Real
walk in,
nice.
the
Yeah.
laundry's folded, and you're
Yeah.
just like,
Mm.
That's why you came in with the glow this morning.
That's
He
right.
cleaned over the weekend and
Yeah.
rocked his world, but did not
He
call
was
him
there.
daddy.
Did
No.
you make the bed? Let's wrinkle those sheets.
All right, we got more to talk about on the podcast broadcast. Join us on the Rock 102.1 Facebook page. We got music coming up from the Offspring and Kaleo on Rock 102.1. We'll be back after this. Don't go away. Clear. All right. Just want to get back to
Christina
singing.
agrees with me, though.
Hilarious.
Christina. All right.
She doesn't do the daddy either. I mean, I call Kenzo daddy because he's Coda's daddy, and Coda calls him daddy. But that's why it would be so weird to do that during sex, because
That's
my
true.
son calls him daddy. Like,
Exactly.
it's just weird.
I never thought about that part of it,
Yeah.
where it is
Strange.
like you do get called that throughout the house regardless because you have little kids.
He,
All right.
yeah.
Real quick. Survey to the streamers, specifically the men. How many of you have been called daddy in bed? It is not that uncommon.
I don't know.
Well, we're going to ask. I mean, that's what I want. Like quick survey answer. Yes or no. Have you been called daddy in
I'm
bed?
curious.
Yeah. Just so we know. Rock 102.1. Who's this?
Well, this is Mark. How are
Hey.
you?
Good. What's up, Mark?
Well, as far as the poppy routine, I wish it would happen more often, but oh, poppy,
Right.
that sounded great.
See, I think it's eye pop.
It is I Poppy. It can't be oh Poppy when a girl's just being like, culturally
She's just-
misappropriating.
she's just appropriating cultures in that. You have to
Yeah,
give her a
yeah.
lesson
No,
and write
she
a
was.
letter.
I mean, she was a 10
Yeah.
plus.
Oh,
But
nice.
anyway,
You got with a 10 plus.
what was the other thing you guys were talking about?
Oh man, there's so much shit. Then I'm an island boy. I've been talking about that, but no, as far as doing chores to keep your significant other.
I could talk about that forever.
Right. But yeah, this survey, the study, I should say, it wasn't even a survey. It was an actual scientific study that showed that, the more a girl or woman feels like she's mothering you, the less she's going to be physically attracted to you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Juicy. I know.
I've heard that. There's a lot of babies walking around these days, a lot of immature young men. And then they want their new girlfriend, and they want it to like just take care of them.
Yeah.
Like they think they're there to like change their diapers.
Okay, so maybe it's a
Yeah.
generational thing. So I'm getting called
Well, I can't agree with that, but okay.
nice. Yeah, I'm looking at these comments here on the stream.
No.
And I asked our streamers how many of them were called daddy in bed. Now, Mark, you've been called Poppy in bed.
Oh, Poppy. Oh, yeah. I still remember that.
Yeah.
It happened very few times, but I mean, still, it was rather satisfying.
Oh, yeah, it is good. It is a good kind of finish word. You hear that, and you're like, I'm done.
Really?
Oh man.
Yeah.
And to all the ladies out there, my apologies, but I tried.
Yeah, see, you apologize, ladies, so we're good. Thanks for the call, Mark. I'll talk to you soon.
I got called
take
it
it easy.
once pretty recently, but it was quick, and it was like, all right, she didn't go on and on and on about it.
But you did get called it.
Yeah. And
There
I'm
you
like,
go.
all
In
right.
bed.
Yeah.
During coitus.
Yes. And I'm like, because also it feels a little cliche.
It is cliche.
And
And
she called you
old-timey.
Poppy?
No, it was daddy.
She did call you
It was
daddy.
like, oh, daddy, like that type of thing. I'm like,
Oh.
oh, don't.
All right,
Yikes.
I want to
I
read some of
prefer
these
the name.
comments here.
Yeah, they're all no.
And Gladden, don't get too excited about this. Yes, the stream is growing. But let's not.
Eric is obsessed with it. Eric, stop with that. I'm so every time.
I know. All right, so let's break this down. I asked the streamers, have you been called daddy or Poppy in bed? The male streamers specifically. If the females want to admit to saying it or say they never say it, then that's fine to share as well. Rick says nope. Even though Rick had his ex-wife call me and tell me that he's a 10 in bed.
Oh.
So I have a feeling if it was more popular back when he was with his ex-wife, she would have said it.
Yeah.
Because again, it is
Well,
one
I
of
mean,
those things. It's a trend.
I don't know.
Let me ask you this much, because then there's the other one, and this can go the same way in a way where it sounds like almost aggressive. Like, what about, when someone says your name, which then gets say my name, like not like that, but
Right.
like when someone says your name, and same thing, like instead of saying, oh, dad, if they're just saying your name, like that to me is like the best when you actually say the person's name.
Huh.
So
Yeah.
does that happen? Like, does that happen on the stream?
Well,
Like,
yeah,
that's
but
a thing.
we've had F my lives when you get in the habit of saying the name,
And then you say
the wrong name.
Yep, or your
Yes.
own name, which I mean, come on, I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
Have I said my own name, Ben? It's
I
probably,
wouldn't be surprised.
probably. I know.
Give myself a pat on the back as we're going.
All right, let's see some more comments here. Straight up mood killer. And I'm a dad also.
Right.
Yes. And I've told the story before of a girl who took it too far.
Mhm.
And that was a mood killer
Yeah.
and killed any kind of potential relationship.
That's what I was thinking of when we were talking about this. He had said something.
Laura said that she's been asked to do it and didn't do
Oh.
it. Yeah.
I
So
know,
like
it
call
just
me daddy.
feels
Yeah.
ew.
See,
Mhm.
and same way, like I was just saying, like, oh, I wouldn't say like, oh, say my name. Like that to me is like weird.
Right.
You
I've
know?
done that. Well, I mean, come on, you get some reassurance that things
Wait,
are
you
going
really
good.
vocal then? Are you like a very vocal dude in sex?
It
It's like,
depends.
la la la.
No, no,
la,
no.
la,
La 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 la.
I don't hit the same thing every time. I try to switch it up.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah. All right,
He
let's
has
get
the
in.
run sheet and everything, same as the show.
Right. I got some headlines here that I didn't get to cover, so let me do some headlines as we switch gears here and not talk about sex the entire podcast.
Good point.
Yeah. All right. It looks like there's going to be a shortage of Santas this holiday season.
Aw.
Yeah, because who wants to get peed on a dozen times a day for less than $15 an hour?
Ex-cons.
Oh,
A lot of Santas are ex-cons. All of people know that.
really?
Yep, because it's the job they can get.
Fun
Wow.
fact.
Yeah.
All right.
Bad
Coming up
Santa.
next on the air, we're going to do a story about how you can run faster with the runs. But that's the only tease I'm doing right now. Glamour Magazine's Woman of the Year is Dr. Caitlin Carrico, whose work was critical in the development of COVID vaccines.
Oh.
So congratulations to Dr. Caitlin for becoming Glamour's Woman of the Year, which means it's almost a guarantee that their Man of the Year won't be Aaron Rodgers.
I love. Oh, Glamour magazines. Oh, what an honor.
I know.
Glamour magazine.
Let's see another headline. 1 in 4 people think their lives would make a great reality show.
Not I.
The other 3 are correct. Have you ever considered your life as a reality show?
It would be so boring.
Mine would be pretty fun.
Yeah.
Because it would be event based. Like, it's like, what am I doing this weekend? I wear funny costumes and all that type of crap. So there's definitely been a run of my life where I'm like, this would make a good show. And then there's other times where I'm like, boy, I'm sitting home a lot and cleaning.
Yeah.
When it's boring.
I'll tell you what, like I have had a pretty interesting life, especially the first 7.5 years of me doing radio, doing independent radio and then building it up from 0 listeners to 100,000, whatever. And interact. Yeah. Humble brag. But the interactions I had with all these famous comedians and these musicians on their way up and then booking shows, and I was doing it Wayne's World style. So I was doing it. Now I'm in a broom closet, but I was in my living room before, had my walls autographed, and just much like you do with downtown radio. Yeah. With interaction, same thing that we're doing here, but it was with no money and it was this underground movement in a way, right? And I felt like that was a good story for any kind of a documentary or a video. And I had friends that were actually into making those movies, and they would never pitch that for me. And I'm just like, God damn it. I'm like, you should, without being too, I guess I don't know the word for it, but there were times I'm like, why aren't you doing this story? Like, this story is a cool story. And there's a lot of people that are grateful for the things that was able to accomplish together. It was this big community thing. And yeah, there's a lot of downtime that would be shitty for a movie or a documentary. But at the same time, it was a unique kind of story and thing. It was a completely F the system, F corporate radio, F them all. We're going to do it our way and try to succeed. And we're successful doing it.
Here's the thing about stuff. As you talk and I think about it, the problem is documentary is also retroactive. It's like Tower Records. Look at the documentary about how great that, it almost like it has to happen and then you look back.
Right.
Whereas that's why, again, when you're talking documentary, it's tough because they're retrospective, but reality is current.
Right.
And that is it. And that would work because that's, again, kind of what I would be doing
So
when you're building something and they follow you.
I have to die for it to happen.
No, but it's different.
All right. Real quick, let's squeeze in the morning moron because we had a good one today, and then we'll be back with more Beef Vegan Presents. KFMA is Beef Vegan Presents. Welcome back. Time for the morning moron here on Rock 102.1. This one coming out of Florida. Let me get my music going for this. Are you guys still, what are you?
Why do I even?
Whispering?
No, I'm like, why do I even look at the headline?
Don't look at the headline.
I was like, what is this?
No.
I have to self-edit the headline because I can't necessarily say this headline on the air, but Florida man arrested for self-loving on a Walmart customer. That's the way I could say it.
Right.
And this happened a while back, but in a plea deal, the Florida creep who spotted self-loving onto a back of a woman shopping with her son in the toy aisle of Walmart.
Oh my God.
Yes. I know.
It's Monday. I don't need this sort of thing.
This is morning moron powers.
I hang out in that toy aisle.
Yeah, you do. No, be careful because honestly, when women hear about this story and they see you hanging out in a toy aisle, you're the suspect.
It's not fair. They make these great new action figures. Todd McFarlane has the license to Batman. What's a 40-year-old man supposed to do?
Exactly.
With razor nose.
You got these. I know. These guys self-loving in a toy aisle ruin it for the regular creeps who don't want to self-love. They just love the toys.
I just love Adam West.
Yeah, you just right. So he was originally charged with lewd and lascivious behavior in the presence of a child under the age of 16, and he copped to a lesser child abuse charge. So he's actually kind of getting away with it, got off, if you will. And he was ordered to pay about $900 in fines and costs, and then also undergo a psychosexual evaluation. It's like a psychoanalyst evaluation, but with more boobs, I assume.
Well, I'm glad he's got some plans now, I guess, something to do.
Yeah, pretty much. Keep him busy. You know what they say about idle hands.
Yeah.
So, anyways, the lesson of this story, and just a reminder, this is why you always need to pay attention to your surroundings, because if the woman was more aware, she would have seen it coming.
My goodness. My goodness.
No.
Hit the reset. We'll be back. All right, we're on the live stream again. About to get on the air. We got 12 seconds before we talk about this marathon story. Yeah.
Ugh.
You go from talking about sex to talking about poo. Yeah. What is this, Sweeps Week? We're just saying all the things. Rock on 2.1
my.
KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. What are you guys saying? It's the podcast broadcast, the only podcast here that's live on the radio. And I have a story that gives you a prime example of having the runs makes you run faster. If you don't believe me, I got a story that backs up this claim. Do you want to hear it?
I do.
Yeah, there was a woman back in 2014. She signed up for a Philadelphia Marathon. And it was like the 10th or 11th one she's done. So she's an old pro at doing marathons. And she thought it started at 7:30, but the actual time was 7 a.m. So she got there early, but it turns out she was actually late. She thought she had enough time to go to the bathroom before the marathon started. Next thing you know, they fire the marathon gun and everyone starts running. So she was in line to go to the bathroom when the marathon started. So she's like, oh no, I don't want to lose the marathon. She just started running. Now, the problem is she didn't have to go number 1. She didn't have to go number 2. She had to go number 3.
What's that?
You don't know what number 3 is?
Is that 1 + 2?
That's 1 + 2. It's a combination of both,
okay.
right?
Yikes.
Yeah. So she really had to go. So she just started sprinting. And there's stories of all the time of these long distance runners who will just stop and squat and, serial poopers, if you will.
Yeah.
We get these stories all the time. And it's usually 9 times out of 10 a jogger, because you're bouncing up and down. I guess when you have to go, you can't hold it when you're running. But she had these digestive issues. And so she stopped at the first porta potty that she saw. And luckily there was one about a mile into the race. And she came out feeling about 5 pounds lighter. That's a quote.
Oh, man.
Yes. But then she kept running and those issues continued. So over the first 16 miles, she had to stop at 9 different porta potties, right? And she says her strategy at that point was just to sprint as fast as she could from one to another. She would come out of one porta potty being like, whoo, and then just start sprinting to the next one because she knew that she would just have to end up going again. It's like she ate some bad Mexican food or something.
Wow.
But here's the great part. Things finally settled down around mile 17, and so she finished the race. And because of all that sprinting, her final time was her new personal best.
Wow.
You never run fast. When you got to go.
You gotta go.
Fast.
Oh, you gotta go super fast. She finished in 3 hours and 38 minutes and spent the next 2 years trying to beat that time. And it's still one of her fastest. So she had never run faster than the time that she had to go number 3 for the entire marathon.
That's hilarious. So, what's funny? I know why I've never won a marathon. They call that the runs. I call them the scoots. I'm not going fast enough.
Yeah, you aren't. All right, well, let's hit the reset. We'll have more on our podcast broadcast stream. You can join us on the Rock 1 2.1 Facebook page or facebook.com/beefvegan, or just stick around because I got music on the way from Becky and Incubus and your beef tip all coming up next on Rock 1 2.1 KFMA. Clear, hitting all those notes, huh?
So funny.
Yeah.
The scoots.
The scoots.
Everyone laughs at me for that nonsense.
The poop, scoot, and boogie. I'm an island boy. I go to the bathroom, boy.
Do I have to go back and look at comments now and yell at Eric? Is that what you're telling me to do?
No, what did he say?
Okay. No, they're going on and on about like, oh, I got upset because of a certain thing that was said. Yeah, it was with my pirate hat, and he calls me, oh, are you a butt pirate? Yeah, I'm annoyed. Don't be an idiot, Eric.
Yeah.
Don't get your sense of humor. Yes, no one these days. So don't annoy me with those comments.
There
Other
you
than that,
go.
I love costumes. They're the best. Eric.
You don't, again, remember to
calm
speak
down?
into the
I
microphone.
I didn't want to.
Oh.
I got to get in his face a little.
Yeah,
Eric.
You can bring the microphone with you, get in his face.
All right, next time I will.
He learned.
That's all right.
You
Learn your
learned.
lesson, Eric. Let's go.
There you go. But then you could still be friends with Eric,
I
right?
might have to unfriend him. I did let him get in the friends. I might have to do it.
Oh, don't do that.
See, I
Don't,
accepted
don't.
those. That's what
Let him
happens.
learn his lesson first.
All right.
I'm sure because I know his intentions are good.
That's right. I wear tights sometimes too. I will not be shamed.
That's true. You can't shame him for all the crazy outfits he wears because it's a lot of them.
That's right.
Tons.
Come to Cheap Seats, you'll see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is going to be fantastic though too.
I can't wait.
See, work beckons you. All right, peace, Rob. Good seeing you on the stream. Today's F My Life was a good one. We had a round of great F My Life submitted to beefvegan at KFMA.com. And in case you missed it, it went a little something like this. Check it out.
Did you get caught self-loving by your mom?
Awkward. It is awkward.
Did you do something that got you fired from your job?
I just get stupider.
It's fun being stupid.
Don't hide this in vain. Let us laugh at your pain. Call 600 KFMA right away.
I promise we won't embarrass you.
Because Beef Vegan presents F My Life. F My Life. F My Life.
All right, Monday morning. So I know you got a lot of F My Lives. Feel free to give us a call if you want to share them on the air at 600 KFMA. That's 600-5362. Or you can continue to email us at beefvegan@kfma.com. Subject line FML. I got Mari and Powers weighing in on the F My Lives this morning. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, here's our first FML from Justin. He wrote, last night, my girlfriend fell asleep during sex. This isn't the first time.
Oh, no.
Oh, F My Life, Mari.
Yes.
Yeah? What do you say, Powers?
Practice makes perfect. Let's go, buddy. Get some more emotion on that, Ocean. What are you doing?
I'll tell you what, I had this similar experience when I was in college. I had a girl who liked falling asleep. She was like, she had this like necro fetish is the best way I could describe it.
Oh.
I'm telling you, man, the first time I hooked up with her, we were camping, and she's like, I'm going to fall asleep, but do whatever you want to me. And I'm like, I'm just going to go to sleep too then.
Yeah.
Because I'm not into that. So I just thought she was just drunk. It was something silly to say. And then I started dating her. And sure enough, she would just want to fall asleep and then be like, keep going. Like, no,
Oh, man.
you have to be awake for this.
That is, she tells you to just do whatever you want. You just wake up and like, I painted your face.
Yeah.
Like, here, just here. I just felt like checking some things
I
out.
gave you a makeover.
Yeah.
All right. Here's our next F My Life, written to us by Aaron. He said, today it's the second day my wife hasn't been to work at all because a cashier called her ma'am instead of miss. Apparently, it's the first time this has happened, and she's so upset that she might be visibly growing old that she's been in bed for 2 days crying.
What?
Yeah, we're both 27 years old, for
Weird.
F's sake.
Wow.
What a weirdo.
Yeah, F My Life. What do you say, Mari?
I mean, after life for being with somebody that's that crazy, like embrace your age.
Yeah.
Right?
Age is
True.
great.
I know.
Come on, honey. Don't worry. You're gorgeous. It's the inside that counts, I thought.
Not really.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
wrinkles are cool.
I'm going for those smile lines.
Yeah, you're
That's
getting
the
them.
happiest life you ever lived.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. But yeah, Aaron, your life is after. Good luck with that. All right.
She's crazy.
Yeah. Mark wrote me and said, last night I got home to find my house trashed, my TV, PlayStation, and laptop smashed,
Ooh.
and all my clothes burning in the backyard and all my food gone.
What'd you
Wow.
do?
Yeah, turns out my girlfriend did this after going through my phone and finding a contact named Christy. Christy is my sister.
Wow.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. F
Yeah.
My Life, Powers.
Yeah. Get rid of that girl. She's the next thing. You can burn that relationship. Get out of there.
Right. Mari?
Yeah, it sucks.
100%. All right, two more left real quick. Gilbert wrote, today I lent a pair of expensive headphones to a friend for the weekend. As a thank you, he bought me a soda. He moved this weekend, taking the headphones with him. I lost a $250 pair of headphones for a $1 soda.
Oh.
F My Life.
No, send him a stern letter. The mail exists. I would demand their back.
Snail mail? Really?
Send me those headphones. They're very expensive.
All right. What do you say, Mari?
Yeah, I think you made a bad choice, dude.
All
Yeah,
right.
you're out.
Yeah. No good deed goes unpunished for sure, Gilbert. All right. And final F My Life of the day, sent to me by Kylie out on the east side. She said, today my new boyfriend asked to know the penis size of every other guy I've been with.
Gross.
There are a lot. F My Life. Mari.
Yeah, that's a weird guy. Don't tell him that.
Seriously. I mean, either he really likes it or really hates it.
Yeah.
Either way, there's a really involved, and that's really weird.
Yeah.
What do you say, Powers?
That is ridiculous. That guy needs a little more security. Maybe
Little
don't
bit.
worry about it. And she should measure it the way that, like, on the back of Cocoa Puffs, they're like, this many Cocoa Puffs is how many you need to reach the moon.
Yeah.
She should line them all up in one long row.
I've got enough penises to reach the moon.
That's this
Is that
many.
good? Only 12, though.
It goes
so
ar-
they're that big.
Yeah, it goes around the earth this many times.
Oh, jeez. All right, that's your F My Life for the day. Keep those emails coming in, beefvegan at KFMA.com. Let's hit the reset, and we'll be back with more Beef Vegan Presents next. All right. Thank you guys for playing along with the F My Life and weighing in on those. That's the way I like to do it. And I appreciate you guys. But it is now 9:39 and I want to play a game.
Oh.
Here's a fun fact. Mari looks confused first off, which is fantastic. You scared?
Yeah.
All right. So here's a fun fact is that Mari and Powers have never been on the show at the same time together.
It's true.
Yes, we're continue to switch up the dynamic here. You know them, you love them both, and now they're here on the show the same day. It's fantastic, and they haven't played against each other in a round of the last word either.
Also true.
Yes, and they're both very good at this game. So this is almost like a tournament of champions. Mm-hmm. So here's how we break it down. If you're joining us for the very first time, the last word, I'm going to give a category. You're going to start off with one contestant giving an answer. The next contestant replies back with another answer. They go back and forth giving acceptable answers. Whoever gets the last acceptable answer in before the clock runs out in 30 seconds wins the round. Best of 3 wins the game.
Very centered. I'm going to beat you.
All right, we'll find out. Here we go. First category is going to go to Mari first.
Okay.
Okay. Give me a name that starts with the letter L. Go.
Lemon.
No, a name.
Oh, Lemmy.
Lemmy, okay.
Linda.
Okay.
Larry.
Yep.
Laura.
Okay.
Lester.
Yep.
Lanolin.
Lennox.
Okay.
Leslie.
Leah.
Lisa.
Leo.
Lynette.
Okay.
Leonard.
Lizzie.
Listera.
What is that? Lori.
Oh. All right. Power's got the first round.
Boom.
Man, you guys know a lot of L words.
Sorry, Christine.
or
I
L
should have
names.
known Lee. I should have been looking at the comments. I didn't.
No
Yep.
cheating in the comments.
That's right.
Yeah.
But no, you guys definitely comment along if you know some of these answers.
Yeah, give me some.
So Powers won that first round. We're going to go into the second one, and I feel like he's got the advantage here because he's been a bachelor for so long. All right, Powers, give me a name brand of a cereal. Go.
Lucky Charms.
Yep.
Captain Crunch.
Kicks.
Cocoa Krispies.
Frosted Flakes.
Raisin Bran.
Dunkin' Donuts macchiato with marshmallow. It's delicious every day.
Okay.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh, French Toast Crunch.
Oh.
Cheerios.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Life.
Chex.
Oh man.
Hurry up.
Cocoa Pebbles.
Special K.
Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, she got it in there.
That's
She got
just-
it in there, Mari. Tied it up here. Oh,
How
man,
am I
this is
supposed
good.
to say anything?
I know.
There's not any time left.
Wow. I know. Well, they ran out of time. That's how the game is played.
It is. Damn it.
All right, here we go. Last category. Mari's going to start, and somewhat subjective, but this last category, here you go. Give me a pizza topping. Go.
Pepperoni.
Yep.
Broccoli.
Cheese.
Mushrooms.
Sausage.
Peppers.
Jalapenos.
Red onions.
Potatoes.
Artichokes.
Olives.
Did she say potatoes?
Yes, it's
black
delicious.
olives.
Pepper.
Pepperoni.
Oregano.
She already said pepperoni.
Did she say?
Yeah,
Okay. A tinier pizza. It's true. I've seen it.
Oregano.
Okay.
Oh, garlic.
Chicken.
Beef.
Salad.
Damn it.
Oh, she is unbeatable. She got the round and the last word. Congratulations, Mari.
Salad is a
Continuing.
topic.
Yeah, it's a Caesar salad pizza.
I've
It's
seen
delicious.
it. I
I
believe
love
you.
it.
She is the Arizona Cardinals of the Beef Vegan Presents Competitive League. It is very difficult to beat Mari, and I thought for a second you would dethrone her.
I literally
well
was sweating.
done. Oh my
You
God.
You almost got me on the cereal.
Ridiculous.
But shout out to our awesome streamers who
Don't cheat.
He
Just
said we were on the
reading
table.
words.
When he opened the doors, I was like, okay, life,
Yeah.
cereal, yes, thank you.
She's a last word boy.
Oh my
She likes to
God.
win the game. She got all the last word, boy. She just schooled you, boy.
I hate
You
that
thought
song.
you'd win,
More.
but you lost your ass, boy. She's a last word, boy. Mari's really got the game. She really
Well, I
kicks
said
some ass.
rice-
Powers really got so lame.
Oh my God.
She's a last word, boy.
Did I say Cocoa Pebbles twice, or did I say Cocoa Krispies and then
Yeah,
Cocoa,
yeah.
and then
You
I
went
said fruit
Krispies
Krispies.
and yeah.
Yeah. Manny's trying to take away my win.
Fruit Krispies, I love them.
I love how he's calling shenanigans on you.
I know.
Oh, you see that?
Use the last word, boy.
See, disputed win, not undisputed. It's
Yeah, I
disputed.
said fruity and cocoa. Thank you, Brian.
We'll have to maybe redo this.
She thought she won me game.
I did.
But she really acted lame.
Where's where's the points? I'm pretty sure we stopped doing that. Let's go. Do you keep track of the points?
Yeah,
still?
I do. I got to pull up my doc sheet. Oh, how dare you call me out? I got 30 seconds for him on the air. Powers, you got something to talk about?
I have not seen you pull out a point sheet. I've beaten Herb many times. I did not see any
Oh,
points.
I've been keeping track. I do
Have
that
you?
when I'm at home.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah. I mean, my sheet is pretty good, even though half the members on the sheet no longer participate in the show for the time being. They'll maybe come back, some of them.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Bunch of sheet heads.
Yeah.
So what do we got? Like 10 more seconds? So I've got this growth back on the...
2
we
seconds.
out of time? Okay.
Yeah. That's good. No one wants to hear about that growth. That was good timing. Rockwell 2.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents as we're here on the podcast broadcast. And I see Mari just like laughing at the comments on the stream. What's going on?
Well, Listeria I try to use as a female name, but I didn't even win that round. So
Yeah, Listeria. I know. Well, the thing is, I didn't want to say that wasn't a name because I don't know like all creative names and I don't want to be considered inappropriate or offensive. So I'm like, we'll allow it. But we played around to the last word on the stream. Powers versus Mari, and Mari continues her winning streak. She dominates this league.
This was a punch for punch. At least it wasn't
good.
a slaughter.
Yeah, it was good. Good competition.
That's right.
Well, yeah. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. Let me give you some 5 random facts here. I got random facts to educate you this morning. Like, did you know that corned beef is a name for large grains and rock salt?
No.
Yeah,
Wow.
also called corns of salt.
Mm.
And they're used to treat the meat, and sugar and spices are added. So that's why it's corned beef. There's no actual corn is involved. Yeah.
Like peppercorn? That
No,
has corn
corned
in it?
beef. I'm think more or less St. Patrick's Day.
Right.
Yeah. Delicious corned beef.
Okay.
Yeah. Or corned beef could
There's
just
no
be me
corn.
when I tell a corny joke.
Exactly. There's no
Yeah.
corn and peppercorn, right? It's just a term.
Yeah. No, there's pepper though.
Exactly.
And maybe salt.
Okay.
See, because we're learning. All right. Did you also know that speaking of condiments, in 1830s, ketchup was turned into pills and sold as a medicine to treat indigestion and diarrhea?
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love ketchup.
The past is so stupid.
You love ketchup? Let me sell you
do.
some pills here.
Yeah.
I'll take
right.
them.
Here's another stat. In 1970, 7% of gynecologists were women. No, only 7% in 1970.
Wow.
Now that's up to 59%. And 82% of the residents training to be gynecologists are now women. So that's good. It takes one to know one,
It does.
right? Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't, even if I studied it. First off, I'm always like a little suspect of any male gynecologist. Like, why'd you go into this field specifically? You could be any type of doctor. You want to be the doctor of a gene? It's a little creepy, right?
It's a cool area though.
Do you have a male gynecologist or a female gynecologist?
I have female.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. And also smaller hands. That helps. Right?
They have devices.
Oh, yeah. Oof. Yeah. All right. And a final fun fact here is that some of the names for Sesame Street that got rejected because Sesame Street wasn't the original name of the series that we all know and love. They were the Video Classroom. That was going to be a name. The 123 Avenue B and Fun Street. Those are the 3 names that were tossed out before Sesame Street finally took hold.
Do you
I like
know
1, 2,
why
3.
it's Sesame Street?
No, why?
I don't. I mean,
You seemed like a guy who would know that answer.
I should know it. I can tell you how to get there. I do know that. I know that mystery, but the rest of it.
Right. All right. There's some fun facts for you. I guess I did say 5. So here's the 5th one. Henry Ford started 2 companies before Ford Motor Company. One was called Detroit Automobile Company, or DAC, and the other one was called Henry Ford Company. And it's really not that exciting.
No, not at all.
I know. Well, I promised you 5 facts.
All
I'd be a liar if I
Gonna
didn't give
lose
you
that
that.
back quick.
Yeah. All right. Let's hit the reset. Be back with your beef tip right after this. All right. There we
One
go.
of us will wind up on Millionaire one day, or one of the streamers. They're going to be like, the Henry Ford Company,
That's right.
and they're going to win.
That's what we do. We educate and entertain. We do all that.
And they're going to also know that there's no corn in whatever we were talking about.
Corned beef.
Yes, that one.
You already forgot.
Yep.
Let's see.
I love corn.
No, there's Rick with a creepy comment, which we didn't
I
do
know.
creepy DMs, but we could add this one.
Yep.
Yeah, and you spelled Mari's name wrong, but that's all right.
Yeah.
I applied to be Mari's OBGYN, but she gave me a hard pass. Mm-hmm.
Also, coming after me. Look at this, Rick. You know, for a guy whose name is Dick, because you can Rick it all you want.
Yep.
You know what that's short for, and we're talking about short. Talking about you. See how quick?
Oh, you're
Never
burning.
mess with the man with the microphone, and we got 3 microphones and a microphone boy right here. It's nonstop.
He's a microphone boy.
That's right.
He got food in his mouth.
I'm even talking about food in my mouth.
He's a microphone boy.
Throwing that shade.
And he's calling you out.
That's right.
He's microphone boy.
Rick, you misspelled fun.
Microphone boy.
You misspelled fun. You forgot the N.
Misspelled fun. Microphone boy.
Ooh, that's a
Called
cool.
you out.
All right, Eric, you have to defend me now. Come to my side now, Eric, and defend me and get back in my good graces.
Nick's little fact is much more interesting than your Henry Ford fact.
Okay, yeah. Let me see. Where's Nick?
He
Yeah,
created the 9 to 5 workday.
That's fascinating.
Wow, I thought that was Dolly Parton.
Yeah. That's why I call that bet when you bet on the 9 and the 5 on the craps table. We call that the Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton. I call that the shift if I'm doing the shift.
Okay.
I'm doing the Dolly Parton.
I do like that, Nick. Thanks for contributing that fun fact. Where were you just a second ago when I was trying?
Listening intently.
Yeah, that's right. Microphone boy.
You're too good at that.
Yeah, well, no, let's keep going. Give me, okay, streamers, I need you to do this. Give me just a random sentence. I'm gonna pick 4 random sentences. I'm gonna throw that together in an Island Boy beef mix. Okay, that's like a remix, but done by beef. Okay, so I need 4 random sentences. Be as odd as possible. Of course, not offensive or hateful. And when I say not offensive, you know me. When I cross, I just got thrown out there.
Toward people.
Yeah. Towards people. And I will Island Boy the shit out of it. An Island Boy. Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Okay.
And I'm an island boy. I'm gonna keep it like an island boy. I'm gonna keep it like an island.
Ridiculous.
I told him I would pull up like a Super Saiyan. I'm trying to be out the greatest. Hey, look, I'm an island boy with my vest on like a one man.
All right, let me get these.
I'm gonna keep it like
so I can Island Boy it. And again, when I say Island Boy, I need you guys to say Island Boy too. Where's my backup?
You got it.
That's what makes these guys pop. Is that
true.
they have a little bit of harmony.
It's true.
Okay, so
if one guy was doing Sloan, he'd look stupid.
Mari, I want you to pick out the sentences that I'm going to say, okay?
Okay.
Well, I'm setting up this outro song here.
Okay. Eric, don't worry about it. You've done a great job.
Yeah.
Let's see. We've got a few interesting topics.
Okay, here we go.
Huh.
Oh, toe sucking. I like that.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Throw peanut butter in there. Might as well.
Okay.
Too many whales living inside the beach house, Todd?
Yeah.
Where'd you get that from?
Yeah.
I open mouth kissed a horse once, Manny.
Okay.
Is that true?
No, they're throwing out random sentences so I could Island Boy it. Okay. Okay, I like that. All right, so let's see. Frank would hate this, but you know what? He hates fun. Outrage radio. Okay, let's see. That's okay. Check my oil. Don't know what that means. Let's see. I'm an island boy. I open mouth, kiss the horse, my boy. I'm an island boy. Pineapple's juicy boy. I'm an island boy. I'm an island boy. My defense is stone. I'm an island boy. You want random boy? I give you random boy.
Oh my God.
Frank would hate this boy. Oh, but he's a hater boy. And I'm an island boy. I will get banned, my boy. In defense, my boy. I like to vibrate, boy. Cause I'm an island boy. This will be funny, boy. And some toy sucking, boy. I mean, toes, my boy. On those girls, my boy. I'm an island boy. I love toes, my boy. And petting zoos, my boy. It's what Power said.
Check, please.
I'm an island boy. There should be more sentences. Honestly, I was about to get this beef mix.
And I love bok choy though. That's actually.
Oh, and I love bok choy.
See, that's good.
Because I'm an island boy. Anyone can do it. You guys can totally sing along. That's how easy it is to make a hit song on TikTok.
There it is, folks.
Yeah.
You got a future career outside of radio.
Oh, you kidding me? I wish TikTok was around when I was 16 because I was dumb enough and to be confident enough to put myself out there in a way.
In a way, isn't that the thing you look at too?
Ron's like, please stop.
I'm
Fair
with
enough.
you, Ron. Because
whatever, you're not hip to
I
the
know,
island boy. You didn't even know who these guys were.
I don't know anything that's going on at all. I feel very unhip on a Monday. By Friday, I'm hip. I'm
Big
with
thumbs down, please.
Me
With
and
it.
Herb can hang. I come in
yeah.
on Monday. It's like I'm the old man in the room.
We're gonna wrap things up here with your beef tip. And it's about music.
Oh,
Get that song on iTunes. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're the
I'm
only
sure
one
it
that would
is.
buy it.
I bet it is.
No, Island Boy is. Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
okay.
There was a
Your
remix.
version, yeah.
Yeah, my version. Which I'll clip and put it on YouTube and see if I go viral.
Gotta see your viral.
All right, we're on here in 4 seconds.
102.1. Now back to Beef Vegan Presents.
Rock 102.1 KFMA. Yes, it's Beef Vegan Presents. We're almost out of here. I do want to remind you a few things. All week long, we're giving away tickets for Tantric. That's happening tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm not doing a show on Friday. I'm doing a best of on Friday.
Yeah.
But we'll have Tantric tickets to give away. We're also going to give away the digital download for Bad Wolves' latest album. And that will enter you for the grand prize, an autographed drumhead from the band. We're also giving away Beef Cheap Seats tickets.
Yeah.
We have a blast. We have an entire Rock 102.1 KFMA section. It's a party.
That's right.
And Powers there as like the section captain.
So
I
you know
pop
it.
in, I'm keeping people amped throughout the game. And you can get these tickets for half price using the word military for Beef Cheap Seats. The link is at KFMA.com. So make sure you go to KFMA.com. Join us because we have a whole crew there and we're set to party. We're ready
That's
for
right.
that.
Remember,
Bubble.
not just a section. We're a family. And it worked last time. It was great.
That's right. And it, not only is it, cheap, it's half price, but what's cheaper than cheap? Free. So we'll be giving away those tickets tomorrow morning as well. All right. So we're almost out of time. I want to leave you with this, though. According to a recent study, music medicine reduces physical pain and anxiety after surgery. Yeah. So listening to music could significantly reduce physical pain and anxiety after major heart surgery. Scientists say that surgeons can offer post-op heart patients the option of listening to music, which has no known risks or side effects, unlike medication, right? In fact, the only side effect is having a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So several days of music medicine could also reduce anxiety for up to 8 days after surgery, the study reveals. And I'll also say this, music is the motivator in life, right? If you're having trouble doing anything, whether it's household chores, just getting out of bed, or even just turning around and doing something for yourself, put on some headphones, listen to music. That music is your medicine. And it never has any side effects. Yeah, you experience some withdrawals, but they're not real physical withdrawals. You're not going to throw up over it. You're just going to crave more music. So listen to that music if there's anything you need to do. If you're overweight, you need to lose weight, listen to music, start working out. If you're heartbroken, listen to music, get over that, and then get your ass on Tinder and then start getting under some people to get over your heartbreak. These are all things that music can do. Music is the recipe and the medicine that most of us need in most situations. So that is your beef tip.
Careful though. If you have any sort of surgery, I had neck surgery once. Listen to Queen. Hurt myself headbanging. You got to watch out sometimes.
Oh, yes. That's a possibility for sure. And, not all music will heal those the sorrow and the pain. In fact, actually, there's one song that will only make you hurt more. It's this one.
I knew it.
Yeah. I'm an island boy on a radio boy, trying to tell D jokes. I'm an island boy. You can listen to the Island Boys tomorrow morning. Rico's going to be in studio. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching the podcast broadcast. And as always, drive safe, ride safe, and rock local. We're out of here. Say bye, Powers.
Bye, Powers.
Say bye, Mari.
Bye.
When you wish upon a side of beef, soon will come an end to all your grief. But if you've been mean or kind of bad, I will knock out all your teeth.